guys, it's Jasmine and I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be 10 things no one tells you about transitioning. As you guys know, I have been transitioning for 21 months now. I am not going to chop off the rest of my relaxed ends until I hit 24 months or 2 years, however you want to look at it, which will be in July. So look forward to that. And throughout my journey, I have discovered things that I just wasn't prepared for. I know we all do our research, look on hair forums like Kiss or Hairlista. You can find me on Hairlista also. And as well as YouTube videos, other YouTubers that have transitioned or are currently transitioning or who are thinking about transitioning. But until you actually go through the journey yourself, I don't think you're fully prepared. Okay, number one is this is a long process. I know a lot of people say that and you think, oh, long, you know, it's like a year. No, long can be drawn out to 2 years or 3 years before people actually are comfortable with the length of their hair to chop the rest of their relaxed ends off. A lot of people choose to big chop, and I see why, because it is a long freaking process and it can become very frustrating. And just to think that I have been doing this for almost 10 years, like, it's mind-blowing. Number two, every time you look at your hair, it seems like your hair is just not growing. If you are transitioning like me, then you wait every couple of months and you slowly chop your ends off. And you start thinking like, oh my God, why am I doing this and my hair is still short? And it can just be very frustrating. Number three is that progress pics are key. When you are transitioning, it is so important to take progress pics. If you want to take them every month, by all means take them every month. But if you are like me, I try to take them every like 3 months, just so you can notice a difference. And also take them wet, because if you are like in a protective style or even a ponytail, that can kind of be tricky. I like to take them wet so that I can see my hair texture and to see how much growth it is getting, and not how long my hair is with my relaxed ends, because I'm going to chop those off anyway, so it doesn't even matter. For protective styles, do not always look the best. I know everyone talks about doing braid outs and twist outs and bantu knots and all these other pretty protective styles that people rock. Naturals rock, relaxed girls, Tex-Lax girls rock, but they have one texture in their hair, so it comes out beautiful. When you have transitioning hair, sometimes it doesn't always come out the best. For instance, if I do a braid out, sometimes where my natural hair is, the waves or curls are so defined and so pretty, and it looks absolutely amazing. Once you get to that line of demarcation where my relaxed / Tex-Lax ends are, it is like a whole nother ball game. My hair just is not as wavy, it is not as defined, regardless of what products I use. I have never had a twist out come out right. It just doesn't. And bantu knots are either they come out really, really good or they come out really, really bad. Not all protective styles are gonna look great unless you do a bun or braids or sew-ins, U-part wigs, where your ends are actually tucked away and no one can see them. Those are like always gonna come out right. That's a given. Is transitioning hair takes a lot of work. Like, I know people say that being natural takes more work than being relaxed, which I don't know how true that is, but transitioning your hair takes so much work because you are taking care of two textures. You are trying to take care of your relaxed ends as well as your new growth. I treat them the same. I don't do anything special for my ends and then do something completely different for my natural hair. I just use the same products and try to give them the same care. But it does take more work, because now I have to keep in mind that I have to be extra gentle when I'm detangling. I have to use a low heat on my natural hair when I'm flat ironing, versus I could use a little bit higher heat when I was relaxed. And you just have to keep things like that in mind. And to me, it just takes more work than what I used to have to do. Number 7 is the urge to either just cut all your relaxed ends off or get a relaxer is real. Like, let me tell you, when I first started transitioning, maybe like month 8, I was like, oh no, this is not going to work. I cannot even work out without a little baby afro on top of my head, out my ponytail looking good, but my roots looking crazy. And I just could not deal. And I was like, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. I'm just going to text lax again. And it started getting frustrated like towards month 8. By year 1, I was like okay with it because I had been doing it for a while. But it is still frustrating. Like, you get the urge to just cut off your ends and to say, screw it, I'm just going to chop all the rest of it off. Or you're like, I want to freaking relax my hair. You just have to push through it. Eventually, you'll make up your mind what you want to do. Either you'll continue to transition or you will cut off your ends, just big chop and be natural. And but the feeling, the urge is real. Let me tell y'all, it's real out there. Hey, your hair will not be like theirs. So many naturals on YouTube and in the natural community who has the most beautiful curl pattern out there. Not all of them are mixed. There are 100% black girls out there who have some banging curl patterns, and just because their hair looks like that, your hair will not. I mean, there is a chance that your hair could look like that, but don't base your decision of going natural off of looking at their curl patterns. I myself am guilty of it. I'm like, oh my god, her hair is so pretty and her curls are so pretty and I want my curls to be like that. My curls are not like any of the girls that I just showed you curls, but I still like how they look. I love how they look, and I cannot wait to cut the rest of my relaxed ends off so I can see the true curl pattern, because relaxed ends do weigh your natural hair down. So I am like so anxious to just have a head full of waves, because I don't even have curls. My hair is more of a wave pattern. So don't get caught up in their hair. Be happy with the hair that comes out of your head, and just take care of it. And don't say, oh, well, my curls don't look like theirs, so I'm just gonna go back to relax. Just be happy with what God gave you. Washing and moisturizers are going to be your BFF during this process. Deep condition is always a given, but me co-washing saves my life so much, it's ridiculous. Since I have started back working out, I do co-wash my hair midweek, and sometimes I even co-wash twice a week depending on what's going on. And then I do my wash day every Sunday and sometimes every other Sunday, just depending on what my school schedule is looking like. But co-washing and moisturizers are like lifesavers when you are transitioning, because to co-wash, it's so easy to detangle and it cleans your hair without like you having to worry about your wash day routine. And then you let it air dry, moisturizer, ponytail, bun it, on your way. They will save your life. Well, not save your life, I'm kind of exaggerating. But okay, number 10, last but not least, probably the most important thing that I have learned is never let someone who is not natural or does not know anything about natural or transitioning do your hair. I had that happen to me, and I don't even know where to start. Like, they will tell you stuff like, oh my gosh, your ends are so bad. No, they're not my ends that are bad. You just have to realize that I'm transitioning. So I have 2 different textures in my hair. I have this ridiculous line of demarcation in my head where I have so much natural hair, and then I have relaxed ends, and they're not that my ends are thin, but it's that I have 2 different textures of hair. So my ends are not bad, they are relaxed, and you're not going to cut them off for me. I'm going to do that myself. And then it's also like, oh my God, girl, you need a perm. No, I don't need a perm. You might need one. I don't need one. And no, just don't do it. You will end up not liking the results of your hair. Your hair will end up with some kind of damage that you have to take so much time to repair and to fix. Trust me when I say, don't let someone who knows nothing about transitioning hair do your hair. Natural has become a really big thing over the last like 5 years, and there are so many stylists out there who do specialize in natural hair. Find one. So those are the 10 facts that I have found out about transitioning. I hope you like this video, and if you have any requests, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them below in the comment box, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.